a lot of trading isn't happening by phone. And that's part of the story of how these firms have become so prominent. With electronic trading, a lot of it is happening offline or off of the phone. And so these firms are developing algorithms, technology that is helping just facilitate faster trading. And that trading, the pricing is becoming tighter, and the banks are having to compete with these market making firms because they need to provide pricing that is competitive and gives their institutional or retail investors the best price for what they're either looking to buy or sell.
Well, how much money are these guys like Citadel making off of this? Like, do they care? Is it a lot for them or what?
It's billions. And these two firms are on track. 2022 was record years for both of them, and it's looking like 2024 might beat that record year. So for Jane Street, that's over 10 billion. For Citadel, it was 7.5 in 2022. And that's not close to what the big US banks are making in their trading arms, but it's a significant increase when you just look at the year-over-year jump. So for Citadel Securities, it was an 82% jump. I believe it was 78 for Jane Street. So just the growth is extraordinary, and the banks are starting to look over their shoulder and say, wait a second, it's not if you're B of A or you're JP Morgan, it's not your big U.S. bank competitors that you're worried about, or even European. It's these market-making firms just looking at the growth and the market share that they're taking each quarter.
If I'm Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, do I care I'm losing this share? Am I fighting to keep this share? Is it a profitable business?
Also, how would they fight for it at some point?
So you have to invest. You have to invest in your people and your technology. And yes, they are. I don't know if they're going to broadcast that they're saying, oh, we're worried. I think that most of them would say we're fine and we're competitive. But if you don't invest and put money and balance sheet into supporting these trading businesses, you're going to lose out. And in terms of the big banks with investment banking, with trading, that's a significant portion of your yearly revenue.